I guarantee you, it's like nothing you've ever tasted. There's no chance on earth you've ever tasted anything with this flavor. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're gonna do a video about Strykr. They call it Strykr. Yep. On the materials, they say it's pronounced Strykr, but that's like British, right? I'm American, so I'll call it Strykr. They say in Old Norse it means strength. So on the packaging, what does it say? It says, I think it says something about, yeah, strength to go further. So we got this bar. What's the flavor of that bar?
Just say rice ball. I couldn't find any flavor.
Yeah, it's down here.
Dates, almond, and sea salt.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna see how that tastes. Maybe we can have that at the end or whatever. That's 50 carbs. The gel, big old gel, it's 30 carbs, 30 grams of carbs. And then we've got the drink, this endurance mix, which is 90 grams of carbs. So together we've got like 90 plus 50 plus 30. So 170 grams of carbs.
Yep. That's
a lot. And we're doing, what are we doing? We're doing an hour and 40 run, 21 kilometers, half marathon basically. And it's at slightly slower than lactic threshold pace. So we're gonna do 2 miles or 3.2 kilometer sets, 4 of them, at a pace of about 7-10 miles, which is about 425 minutes per kilometer. Did it say flavors on here? On this gel? There's no flavor, is there?
Yeah, same for the drinks also. I got a very hard time to find, but I couldn't find any flavor. Okay,
so no flavor, but we'll see what they taste like. And they also say they have that optimal ratio of different types of sugars, different types of carbs. You know, the maltodextrose versus fructose. So it's like 1 to a ratio of 0.08, which is also it's supposed to optimize your transport pathways of the sugars in your stomach. Also, it has this interesting, this opening anti-litter. That's pretty cool. Yeah. We'll see how they go. All right, so let's get it started. Yep. And we have the exact same setup. Also, I noticed yours didn't completely dissolve in there. See the white bulb?
Oh yeah, right.
It's like a, it's like a, let's see see it on the camera. It's like a little cloud, but it'll probably dissolve. Okay, let's get it started. How does it taste?
Just like sugar. Let me try again. Yeah, something sweet. Like sugar with a bit of water.
So it's not like...
But it's not so strong, even the sugar taste. Just feel like something sweet.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, no flavor at all.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like a mild sweetness. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But no like fruit flavor or anything like that. Just a mild sweet flavor. Do you think you could drink this for a few hours?
I would think so.
Okay.
I would think so.
Okay, cool. So that big glob of sugar has dissolved in my bottle. Yours too?
Yeah, same.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Ready to try the gels?
Oh, very hard to say the flavor.
Oh.
Is it like dates or?
What is it? It's like spicy. Let's stop after this green light. I gotta talk about this. So we're trying the gels. We had to stop the run because this is such a weird tasting gel. I've never tasted anything like this. It doesn't list a flavor on the package. Look at the color. It's like dark. I can't say I like it on first taste.
But it's still okay.
Dates, right?
Seems like to me.
If I had to guess.
Even the color seems like it's dates. And the taste is very similar to dates.
It's very thick. Usually the big ones, this is like what? How big is this?
60 ml.
Yeah. Usually the 60 milliliter ones are because they dilute them with water and they say you don't have to drink water afterwards. The problem with this is they're too big for me to carry on my bike in a triathlon. Too bulky. But on the other hand, why do I say that when they're giving me 147 calories and 30 grams of carbs. So it is power packed. It is, you know, dense. I guarantee you, it's like nothing you've ever tasted. There's no chance on earth you've ever tasted anything with this flavor. It's very unusual.
I agree.
Very peculiar. What's in the ingredients?
They say water, fructose, beetroot. There is some beetroot for the nitrate. And then some leaf extract. A lot of things. Apple and blackberry. Blackcurrant, sorry. Stevia also inside, citric acid. Potassium. Yeah, but no real flavor.
Very different. So, you like it or do you not like it? Yes or no?
I would say I'm okay with it, but I think it's a bit too much. It will be very hard to consume, especially on the run. On the bike, maybe okay, but on the run, it will be quite tough.
A bit too much quantity?
Yeah. And
Okay.
too thick.
Okay, cool. This is too thick.
Yeah. You will need some water after.
Okay, that's a long enough cool down. We better get back to it. So how did the Strykr work for you during the run?
Okay, I must say it was a bit too thick, especially after the gel. To finish the water, I didn't even finish it. I still have a few left. It was quite challenging because the two together, I feel it's a bit too thick, still stuck in my mouth.
So would you have preferred just having the liquid?
Yeah, and maybe an electrolyte gel that would have worked better than the thick sweet sugar gel.
So you think the gel is better for the bike?
I would think so. It would be much easier to take in than while you run. While you run, is quite. I find it quite challenging to have something very thick to go down the mouth and the throat. I always have very hard time to swallow when I run fast.
Especially a gel that's that big.
Yeah.
But I like the drink. It was what, 90 grams of carbs. So that's, if there's 4 calories per carb, that's 360 at least. I think it's 375 calories in this little bottle. So very substantial, very substantial. I feel good, like not lightheaded. What did we do? We did 21.7 kilometers.
Yep.
In what time?
140.
140, something like that. Now we have the bars to try. So let's see how these things taste. This is the date, almond, and sea salt. And it's 50 grams of carbs. Bar 50, I really like their naming. Bar 50, so the 50 is 50 carbs, 50 grams of carbs. Okay, let's see. Ricey.
Yep. And then in between, looks like the date over here.
Okay. What do you think?
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, to eat this while you run, I don't think it's possible, but
Oh, I like it. You know what it tastes like?
it's nice, like Rice Krispies.
I was gonna say that, Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah.
Do they have those in France?
Yeah.
I thought that was too American. Oh man, I love it. But not while you're running, no.
Yeah.
The one weird thing about this bar, I guess it's not weird, but it's not what I like, is it has some fat in it, which you definitely do not need for endurance fueling. Some fat, but you know, after a ride, after a run,
Yep.
it's better than a Snickers,
Correct.
which definitely has fat. In conclusion, I think Styrkr has a solid lineup of products. We only tested a few here, really just to test it on the run. Later we'll do one for the bike. But they have other products like sodium and electrolytes as well. So like this one right here is a sodium drink, or sodium tablets inside here. So these are mild citrus. And then this one right here is real electrolyte powders, which would go probably in a bottle. I see this as maybe a challenger to products like LMNT. These have crazy sodium. This is really something I'll be interested in. And actually we should have taken this on the run. This is something I would want to do probably in an Ironman run at the end of the, end of the efforts. You really need that sodium to go down. Our initial consensus is that we could definitely see ourselves using the dual carb source drink, this one, the Mix 90, the electrolyte mix, on runs for sure. The gels are a bit too big and unwieldy for me, probably too big for runs and a bit hard to get down, but they do pack a punch with more carbs and calories than most others out there. Now, that initial flavor really hit me. I was expecting some fruit or something more conventional, or just general sweetness. But towards the end, I found myself actually enjoying it. Probably not my first choice flavor-wise, but now I realize it was because of the nitrates. And I have to say it's 100 times better than the SIS nitrite one. That one's horrible. It tastes like, well, I won't say what it tastes like. But yeah, throwing some of these in will certainly change things up from the usual boring orange flavors that everybody's got out there. I'd love to try one or two of their other gels, especially the caffeine one that I mentioned earlier. The bar here, it's also kind of cumbersome on runs. Very hard to eat something so dense and heavy as this on a run. You know, while you're breathing and running, it can't be done. They never said that's what it's for, just to be fair. But I think I'd use it more on a long ride, definitely not in a race. Probably like a 200 or 300 kilometer ride or a long Audax ride like that, something where there's not so much speed or intensity, or like a multi-day ride, like an epic kind of ride. I'd also definitely bring these on runs if they were more like ultra marathons, for sure. But marathon and shorter, nah. That said, it was a great post-run snack and it tasted great. And this morning on Zwift, low intensity, no efforts, I tried their apple and cinnamon one, which is absolutely fabulous. Rice Krispie treat, I would say, without being as sticky. Still sweet, but not crumbly at all. Anyway, that's my conclusion for Styrkr as a running product. Now, if you enjoyed this or if you got any value out of it, please like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment. I want to know what you think. All right, see you on the next one.